This project should be undertaken with parental or adult supervision to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience.
Aha! 10 p.m. Time for some ice cream. Let's see. Where is it? Not here. Or here. Wait, what's that? A monster! Help! Help!
Sam, what happened?
Monsters in the fridge!
What? There aren't any monsters there.
Look on the second shelf.
No monsters there, although I know these aren't monsters. They are seafood.
Sea monsters!
No, not monsters. Look, an octopus, a squid, shrimps, and mussels.
They are simply baby monsters.
No, Sam. You can eat them and they're good for your health. They improve brain functions and you'll become smarter.
I'm smart enough to understand that these are monsters not to be eaten.
Wanna bet I can cook them in a way that they'll become your favorite dish?
I highly doubt it. But, what if I agree?
Then I won't tell anyone that you got up at night and went to get ice cream from the fridge.
How do you know that?
It's because I eat seafood and I've become very smart.
Guys, thank you so much for your advice on wish-making in the video about the soda can robot.
They were very interesting.
Let's tell them at the end of the video. Maybe someone else will find them useful.
Sure thing. The best pieces of advice on wish-making from our subscribers at the end of the video.
Wahoo!
Hi guys. I'm going to show you how to make a pizza with pesto sauce and seafood. First, we'll make the dough. For this, we'll need a bowl, warm water, salt, flour, a measuring cup, and yeast. Oh, where is it? Sam, could you give me that small bowl?
Here. And, what is yeast exactly?
Yeast is microorganisms that will help the dough take shape.
Tiny monsters!
Sam, stay and help me! I need half a cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of flour, a half teaspoon of yeast, and a pinch of salt.
Oh, maths and monsters? Oh, my feta.
Oh, Sam. It may only seem difficult, but all you have to do is simply add all of the ingredients into the bowl. Flour, salt, yeast, and some water. And then mix them well. And leave it for 15 minutes. Let's continue with the pizza dough.
Pizza? You said pizza?
Yes, Sam.
Yay! Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza,
Yes,
pizza,
Sam.
pizza.
Pizza with seafood.
Pizza with what?
It'll be delicious, I promise.
Well, pizza can't be terrible, so I believe you.
Great. Now help me make the dough.
Okay.
We need to clean the flour from dirt specks.
I'll be quick. Let's see. Here and here.
Yes, you're fast like the Flash, but we'd better take the sifter. I'll put half a cup of flour in there. And sift it.
Wow, so beautiful.
Now, I'll add our pre-made mix. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And now we can start kneading the dough. I'll need the Hulk for this, not the Flash.
Damn need.
You need to do it for 10 minutes.
So I'm tired. bored.
Great. Let's roll it into a ball. Then I'll place it into our bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, and leave it in a warm place for 40 minutes.
You need to leave me to rest for 40 minutes.
Get up! We have lots of things to do. Now, we're going to make pesto sauce. We'll need a garlic clove, a tablespoon of grated Parmesan, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and... Wait, where's the basil? Hey, Sam, have you seen the basil?
I have! I planted it into the pot.
What?
I've always wanted to grow a flower, so I planted it.
Sam, I need this for the pizza. Hey, where's the soil and water? You've just placed the leaves into the pot.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, Sam. Look, we're going to make the sauce. The basil goes into the blender, as well as the garlic clove, olive oil, and cheese. Please ask an adult to help you with the blender. Don't do it yourself.
So much noise from the sauce!
It's blended. Let's take a look. Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't look too tasty.
Give it a try.
Can I do it with my eyes closed?
Sure.
It's good.
Great. Now it's time to make the pizza. Now let's take our dough and roll it out in a circle. Just like
A
this.
moment. It's even here. Good.
Sam, what are you doing?
I'm making sure it's an ideal circle.
Well, is it?
A moment. It is now. You may continue.
Thanks. Now let's spread our pesto sauce all over the dough. And add a few olives. I'll place the pizza onto the tray with a baking mat and put the tray in the oven for 10 minutes. The oven should be at 356 degrees Fahrenheit.
Bye, pizza. I'm going to miss you.
Ask an adult to help you. Make sure you don't burn yourselves. The pizza's almost ready.
Bye, pizza. I've missed you so much.
Sam, wait. I need to add the seafood.
Are you sure you want to ruin this pizza?
It won't ruin it. It'll make it even better. I'll take the bowl with seafood and oil and put it into a strainer. I'll let the oil drip into the bowl. Now I'll sprinkle the hot pizza with rucola. Add some seafood. And sprinkle it with oil. Now I'll put it into the oven again for a minute.
Cook, you sea monsters. Cook.
And done!
Quick, let me try it. It really is delicious.
I told you! By the way, guys, what's your favorite pizza and how is it cooked? Write in the comments.
I can already feel it. I'm becoming smarter. Ask me something.
All right, how much is 2 plus 2 times 2?
24?
Nope, eat a few more pieces.
No problem with that. Come on, Sue. Everyone's waiting for advice on wish making.
All right. So, several of our viewers said that if an eyelash falls off, you can make a wish and then blow on it.
An eyelash? Well, it's a good idea, but I don't have any eyelashes.
Well, then it may not be right for you, but someone may find it useful, right?
Well, yeah. I was more interested in a suggestion to make a wish on a 4-leaf clover. I set off right away and went to search for the clover, but no success.
Yeah, they're very rare and thus so valuable. But don't give up. How about the suggestion to make a wish on a wishbone?
A wishbone? I'm not sure. Bones aren't my thing.
What if it works? It's interesting.
No. I'd better go find myself a wishing well since I wasn't allowed to throw a coin into a fountain.
Well, if you find a well somewhere, be my guest.
But most of all, I liked this advice. Jump up and down in 3 circles saying my wish. I'll give it a try.
Hey, at least that's fun. Guys, thank you so much for your pieces of advice. We hope other people will find them useful.
Thanks, and see you soon.
See, let's tell you how it works. Inside there's a balloon, right? And when you pump up the balloon, the lid pops up so you can see the ice.
Hey.
Deflate the balloon, it goes back down and the lid closes. It's so cool, isn't it? And it's dead easy to make. You see, your what's in the box starts off as a tea bag box with a flap-up lid.
And the eyes are just ping pong balls with pupils drawn on them.
Now, you want to black out the inside of your box to make it more mysterious. And now here's how to make the gadget that will make the lid pop up. You want to get your fingertips on a toilet roll tube, also a balloon, an elastic band, and some aquarium tubing. And that's really easy and cheap to buy. First thing to do, here's a fingertips top tip, is stretch your balloon and blow it up a couple of times. And that'll make it nice and easy to blow up in just a second. And you only want a tiny bit of the balloon to inflate. So push the tubing into your balloon like this, and that should be enough. And then get an elastic band and just secure this in place like that. So here we go. And you only want the balloon to blow upwards, and here's a cool way of making sure that'll happen. Get yourself a toilet roll tube and just stick the balloon inside and just have a tiny bit poking out. So it will now look like this, and then you need to secure it into your box. So make a hole in the back of your box just there and get your tubing and push it through this hole like that. Pull it all the way through and then secure your toilet roll tube to the back of your box. So you just stick it just there like that.
And I've decorated the eyes. Firstly, I put some black card around the ping pong balls and added some nice fluffy eyelashes and a fuzzy nose. And we've attached the whole thing to a piece of black card with a flap on top.
And you stick these to the top of your lid, and before you do actually secure them in place, just make sure that the eyes will actually fit into the box when you close the lid. Yep, I think that'll be fine. Let's just stick those down. And then you add a bag of sand.
1 bag of sand coming up. Just put that in the bottom and it should weigh it down nicely. So now, Stephen, let's test it out. Go on, pump it up.
Moments of truth, get yourself a balloon pump and start pumping. Hey!
That works brilliantly. And now that we know that it works, it's time to decorate it. You could do it like our one here, and don't forget to add lots of warning labels.
Now, you could make your what's in the box a cage thing.
Or something that's so scary, it has to be kept in a metal container. So grab a box and have a go at keeping everyone guessing with a fingertips what's in the box. Stephen, what exactly is in the box?
See, that's the great thing about what's in the box. You can never quite tell. Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something in under a minute using odds and ends from around your house.
Today, it's my turn to make.
And it's my turn to time.
And this is all I need to make something that's going to make you go, ooh, ooh.
Now, we're not going to say what it is just yet, but see if you can guess along the way. Stephen, you ready?
I am ready.
Now, I'm a bit nervous about this one, 'cause it does take quite a while, doesn't it? I'm rubbish at it. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, first thing I need to do is get 2 elastic bands and put one around this end, and I also need another one.
That's 5 seconds gone, Stephen.
Okay.
Forever.
Then I get some barbecue sticks, and I stick one in there,
nice.
and the other one.
15 seconds, 1/4 of your time.
That's fine. Then you get a piece of plastic from a margarine tub or something like that. Just chop it out the lid, make a hole this side, and this side, how am I doing?
25 seconds gone. Nearly
This is
30.
the trickiest bit of the make. All you do is get an elastic band and poke it through one side and through the other side as well.
35 seconds gone.
Okay, and then a bit of sticky tape to keep it in place. How am I doing?
Very well, actually. 40 seconds, 20 seconds left.
Oh, I can chill out. All I now need to do is put this over that stick and...
Okay, you're now...
over that stick.
10 seconds left.
Okay.
9, 8,
Straighten it up.
7, 6.
Stop.
55 seconds. Very good indeed. Now, That looks a bit strange. What is it? Tell me what it is.
Let me tell you what it is, ma'am. It's a rootin' tootin' cut and pick and Mississippi steamer. Come over this side and let me explain all. See, all you do is you just twist this bit here, like this. See, this is the paddle. And if I put a gift in for Fernie, we shall see what happens. Right, there's the gift. And now watch this. Here we go. Let go of it. And it goes
look at
along.
that speed. Thank you for my sweet, Stephen. Now, this one is very cool, but check out this one. Now, if you like this design, just go to the Fingertips website and you can print it off. So let's see if this one works just as well as Steve's did. In he goes. Oh, look at that.
Chugs along. Now, if you are going to make it, then make sure you paint the inside of your punnet. That way, it won't get wet.
So have a go at making the simple version because it only takes a minute.
Give it a go and try and beat the clock.
If your T-shirts are tired and your duds are dull, don't despair, because here are the 21st century T-shirts to die for. How cool are these? Funky colours, two-tone, wild patterns, and how about this one with glitzy decoration? As well as some dye for the tie-dyeing, you'll need a plain T-shirt, some marbles, elastic bands, an old washing up basin, and some rubber gloves. Now, what we want to do first is mark out your pattern, because it's quite hard to remember where your marbles are going to go once you start knotting them in. So get a pencil and just put some faint crosses where you'd like them to go. Then take your marbles and put them inside your T-shirt, underneath each cross mark. Get an elastic band and just wrap it around. And you won't believe how beautiful the circle shapes are once you've dyed it. They look amazing. So keep going until you've covered each of your pencil marks. And if you want to create a sunburst effect, get another marble, put it inside your T-shirt right in the centre, get an elastic band the same way as you did before and just wrap it around your marble, and then get another elastic band, but this time without a marble, and tie it just below your marble, maybe about a centimetre below, like that. And then get another elastic band and do the same again. And you just basically want to keep going with this until you run out of material. And you can do this on the back as well. OK, let's dye it. Now, we're using a cold dye. Follow the instructions on the packet and be careful because this stuff is meant to stain, so everything, including you, needs to be well protected. Now, let's get dyeing. First of all, dampen your T-shirt and then submerge it into your dye, making sure there aren't any big air bubbles in there. And just give it a bit of a squish around, and you can even stir it from time to time as well. And you want to leave it in here for about an hour. And then you just want to rinse it out until no more dye comes out of it. And then hang it up somewhere to dry. Outside is best, and you still may want to put a bucket underneath just to stop any drips. And you want to leave it for about a day to dry. Now, for the moment of truth. You never know how well it's going to work out until you've ironed it and taken all the marbles out of it. And don't panic, because look, it looks a right old mess right now. Once you have ironed it, it'll look brilliant. And that's it, one beautiful T-shirt. And look at the lovely patterns that the marbles have left. And the designs are up to you. Try two-tone. After you've dyed and dried with one colour, retie the marbles in a different place and use a different colour. We've used bright pink and yellow. And check out this one. We've added sequins in between each circle. So for T-shirts to die for, just get knotted. I've been dying to say that. Hubble bubble, toil and trouble, fire burns and cauldron bubble, with a bin bag and paper and glue that dries clear, with a wave of my hand, Muller, disappear! Oh, sorry, Steve, I don't think that's actually going to work. Well, if you're planning a birthday party, how about conjuring up the magical world of Harry Potter by throwing a fingertips wizardy party? But beware of the power of the magic cauldron.
I wish you'd stop doing that, Fern.
Oh, sorry.
Your guests will be amazed at the amount of decoration you have. There's an endless amount of ideas. Check out the broomstick stand, where your guests can plant their broomsticks as they enter your party. It's just made from a bucket of sand that's covered in card and decorated in stars and moons. Or how about making loads of paper chains based on wizardry ideas? So from spooky cobwebs to grinning cats, to crescent moons and magic hats, to mystic owls of snowy white and witches' broomsticks for taking flight. Woo! Oh, wow!
Look the part in this pointy wizard's hat made out of card and a cape made from a bin liner decorated with more moons and stars.
I love that costume, you know. Now, as for food, how about enchanting your friends with bat bites and magical mice sandwiches? You could try and make flying sausages with toasted wings. And check out the baked apple toads with raisin eyes and biscuit feet. And no wizardy party would be complete without a magical spellbook cake. It looks incredible, doesn't it? And it tastes great.
But for real party sorcery, pitch your guests against each other in a game of Final Wizard's Hat. Get them to delve into the Fingertips magic cauldron, and if they're lucky, they'll pull out a wizard's hat full of shocky stars.
Very nice. But if they are unlucky, they will delve inside and pull out a mass of jelly snakes. Now, if you're going to make the Fingertips magic cauldron, then first of all, lay out a bin bag, because you are going to be using lots of PVA glue, and the bin bag will stop your cauldron sticking.
Then take a second bin bag and stuff it with lots of newspaper, or even clothes, basically anything that will make your bin bag bulge. Then just screw up the top and get an elastic band and tie this around the top and do it quite low down so your bin bag looks really full.
Then get hold of 3 sheets of small tabloid newspaper and scrunch them long ways into a sausage shape. Give them a good scrunch and a good twist as well. And get a bit of sticky tape to secure it in place. Bit this end, more of a scrunch and a bit this end. And do this with another 3 sheets as well and join them together. Put them there. And then you want to put this around the top of your bin bag.
OK, I'll give you a hand. It's quite tricky, isn't it? Get nice and
do
neat.
this side.
There we go.
Now, you also need a bowl of PVA glue mixed with water and some crepe paper. And you're going to be dunking your crepe paper into this and covering your bin bag. Now, this is really messy and really good to do. And don't worry, because remember, PVA glue does dry clear, so it will all look neat at the end. Put a few more bits on. And you want to cover all around your cauldron and your bin bag with 3 layers of crepe paper. And then leave it to dry. And when it has dried, turn it over and do the same to this side. Cover it in another 3 layers.
And whilst you're waiting for the bottom of your cauldron to dry, you can make your cauldron's handle by scrunching up 3 more pieces of newspaper into a sausage shape and adding a ball of newspaper at either end. And you do this by just getting some big old bits of sticky tape and taping it on like that. Then tape this into a nice curved handle shape. And once you've got it in the right shape, you can cover it in some more PVA glue and crepe paper and leave it to dry. And once it has dried, you can add it to your cauldron.
You're nearly complete. Now, one last thing to do. Take out the stuffing from your cauldron and carefully remove your bin bag. There we go. And you want to make 2 holes carefully in one side with a sharp pencil. One there and one there. Then with a bit of string, wrap it around the ball so it's nice and securely on there like that. One end of your string in that hole, just pop it in, and the other end in that hole there, and secure it in place. There we go.
And then you can decorate your cauldron with some stars and moons. And then it's time to fill it. So get some scrunched up tissue paper and some ribbon and pop that in. And some creepy crawly plastic snakes. Let's put those in too. And now it's time to add your wizard's hats. Now these are just made out of card cones with a card brim at the bottom with a little slot here for you to put your goodies in. And you could even make a tripod out of gardening cane and tie your cauldron to the top using some string.